Memphis and Hamza have been going through a pretty intense custody battle, but then things took a turn for the worse for Hamza because it seems like he still hasn't been able to see his daughter, and you are never going to believe why. So there is no doubt that Memphis and Hamza are not together anymore, but even though that they haven't actually revealed why they suddenly decided to put an end to things, it has been confirmed that Memphis and Hamza have gotten themselves into a custody battle over their one-year-old daughter, and after this news went public, the two of them started acting strange with what they were posting on social media. Like just a few weeks ago, Hamza shared a very heartfelt post on his Instagram saying that he was happy that he would soon get to see his daughter, and he hinted that the law system in America had helped him when it came to visiting his daughter, and it seemed like he had actually helped Hamza in securing an immediate court order that granted him monitored visits with his daughter. And according to a source close to him, he's had some issues with meeting his daughter lately, especially after all that's happened with the relationship between him and Memphis, but the situation was clearly much more confusing than it seemed, and this is because rumors have been spreading that Memphis has completely lost custody of their child. However, she has denied all of these claims and clarified on her Instagram that these claims were all false and that she never lost custody of her daughter. And in the post, she also expressed that she was frustrated about all the gossip and the lies that were made about her. And earlier in October, Hamza then shared yet another post saying that he wished to meet his daughter on her first birthday, and he also added that he didn't know when he would, get to see her again, but that he had high hopes of seeing her soon. And on their daughter's birthday on October 5th, both Memphis and Hamza uploaded stories that were dedicated to her, but neither of them confirmed whether or not Hamza actually got a chance to meet her. And the only thing that made me think that maybe he did get to see her was a photo of a birthday cake that he uploaded right after, and this seemed to me like he was probably got to spend at least some time with her, but still, we don't actually know this for sure. I mean, as far as we know, he might have even spent the day alone and just bought the cake to share the special day with others. But at this point, the situation between Memphis and Hamza is just genuinely really confusing. And I just hope that they'll be able to work out their child's custody agreement as soon as possible. And an insider that was close to what was happening with the custody case said that Hamza's attorney apparently secured an immediate court order in July, and this allegedly granted him monitored visits with his daughter. But by the Instagram post, it's clear that Hamza has been having a lot of trouble actually getting to meet her. And according to many different sources, after Memphis and Hamza broke things off, Memphis prevented Hamza from seeing their child, and the reasons for this are still unclear, and no one really knows if Hamza actually did something to get him, cut off completely from his family. But at the same time, this might not be the case at all, since he wasn't afraid to take things to court. And the sad thing is that Hamza has been clearly suffering for months now. I mean, just in June, he revealed that he didn't even get to see his daughter on Father's Day, and he shared an Instagram story saying that he was spending Father's Day alone when he should have been, spending it with her. And he then went on to say that all he could do was just wait patiently for the day that he would, be able to get to see his daughter again. And this was one of the few things that Memphis actually responded to him, and it was kind of revealed why she was so angry, because Memphis wrote in an Instagram caption, about how being a father went beyond just creating a child, and she also said that it required action to make someone a good father. And Memphis then went on to thank all the fathers out there that were willing to make sacrifices for their child. And then 1 month later, she revealed that she'd built a lot of strength after all the things she'd gone through in the last year. So from what she said, it seems that maybe Hamza wasn't too invested in raising his daughter, and maybe that's why Memphis probably felt like she was left with most of the responsibilities. And Hamza's sister also alleged that the court has reached a decision on the custody battle between the two, and although this wasn't a final decision, it looks like it wasn't good news for Hamza at all, because after the couple split, Memphis continued to reside in Michigan along with her 3 children, and while Hamza has been living in Chicago, so it's unclear if he's found a job or not, but I'm assuming that he might be working as a part-time model, I guess, since he's posted a lot of modeling videos on his page to build his portfolio. But even though Hamza is fighting for custody of his daughter, some people haven't been exactly happy about some of his behavior. And this is because apart from the posts that he uploads dedicated to how much he misses her, most of his posts are about him going about his daily life. And in most of his photos, he's seen smiling, which is kind of confusing, given the situation. So I kind of get why a lot of people took this the wrong way. And there were a lot of comments, people bashing him for abandoning his daughter and living his best life. But as I mentioned already, I just kind of think he's been trying to build a modeling portfolio for himself, which is why he doesn't overdo it with the posts about his daughter. And there have also been a lot of rumors going around about how, both Hamza and Memphis have been fired from TLC. And that's because it's been reported that they might have been cut off from the franchise because they've been turning to social media to air their problems instead of waiting for 90 Day Fiance. And apart from posting about being unable to see his daughter, both Hamza and his sister have turned to Instagram to express their frustration with Memphis, and they both claimed that Memphis was violating the custody court order, and Memphis's mother has then also accused Hamza of being violent in the family, and it's honestly just hard to say how this whole custody battle might go. But it sure isn't looking good for Hamza. And Memphis, on the other hand, seems to be doing pretty well. And, she's been raising all of her 3 children alone with some help from her mother. And while it's clear that she loves her children, I can also understand why she almost never posts about them on social media, because she probably wants to keep them away from all the drama so that they can have a normal childhood. But that being said, recently she actually shared a rare photo with her children to show her love for them, and Memphis surprised everyone when she posted a photo of herself and her 2 children wearing matching outfits, and all 3 of them were holding hands in the picture, and she wrote in the caption that they've done it, but it's unclear what she meant by that, and maybe it had to do with her graduation, since she also posted a photo with her graduation hat. And when it comes to posting about her youngest daughter, Memphis recently shared multiple photos from her pregnancy, from a time when Hamza was still present in her life. And while most of her photos were taken while she was still pregnant, there was one where she was holding her newborn daughter on her chest, and she received a lot of compliments and support from everyone. And there were many comments saying that it was impressive that she was raising 3 children all by herself, and honestly, this whole custody battle thing is pretty insane, and I just hope that whatever the result, it will be what's best for the kids. But what do you guys think? Did you know about the crazy custody battle between Memphis and Hamza? And who do you think is in the right here? Guys, let me know in the comments below.